Today's buyers is smarter than ever.
Yes.
They compare everything and yet still feel unsure. Savvy in research, still stuck in decision making. If that's you, this episode is really for you.
Welcome to Sportcast.
I'm David.
And I'm Audrey.
Alright, what we are doing is Smart Property Opportunity Talk. And before we start, please like and subscribe to our channel. Okay, what we are saying is this. Today's buyers are very savvy. In fact, they have more information on hand.
Yes.
They are able to research floor plan, price, PSF,
nearby schools, MRTSS,
developer, rental yield transformation, future launches, and even interest rate. And yet with all this information, many buyers are still feeling stuck. Especially when they are supposed to make a decision, then they will question themselves and see whether their
whether
queries is correct.
making the right purchase or not.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so why? Because information creates more questions.
Yes.
Okay, I like a project, but project B is cheaper.
Yes.
My parents prefer C. My agent recommend D. My banker say wait. My friend say price will drop. My wife like another project.
Correct. So too much information actually becomes noise.
Yeah, right now what is happening is there's so many information, so many opinions. Who are you supposed to listen to?
Yeah, so when you have too many opinions, too many comparisons, there's no clear direction. That's where confusion starts.
Yes. Okay, the real problem is actually this. People think that when there's more research, equal to better decision. But actually more research plus without a decision framework,
Yes.
you are actually into a state of analysis paralysis. Okay, because information does not equal to clarity. Information just give you a lot of things to think about.
Yeah, correct.
And when you don't, the thing is, buyers now, seriously with ChatGPT, with Google, with everything, the moment you type research in ChatGPT on this project, all the things will come up. But is it really suitable for you?
So actually all of us, we don't lack information because it can be found anywhere.
Yes. What we really lack of is a framework or a roadmap. And that's where clarity actually begins.
Yes.
So imagine yourself this. Okay, today you are given a 10,000 piece puzzle, but you are not given a completed picture.
Yeah, you don't have anything to guide you.
Yes. And will you be able to complete the puzzle?
I'm quite doubtful lah.
You
Probably
can
it might take a very long time.
Yeah,
to
so
do that.
instead of taking 3 months, probably, to complete a 10,000 piece puzzle, I don't know, 3 months, is it enough to complete a 10,000 piece?
I suppose it's okay for some people.
Yeah, you might take up to 3 years without a picture to guide you. Okay, that's how most buyers feel when they research without a framework. Okay, just understand this. Data give you pieces, but
Yes.
a framework shows you the picture.
Correct.
So most of the time when you go to a project, right, because based on the information that you have, you start to go on a debate with the agent. Because what we see is, buyers sit down, then they present the data, then they suddenly, whatever data that agent present to him.
They have seen it somewhere already.
Yeah, then they'll have a, no, it's not like that, and it's not
Yeah,
that. Then ends up,
correct.
you make the wrong decision based on the data you research. Not simply because data is not enough, you are not savvy enough, but it's more to you do not have a proper framework to guide you in your purchase.
Yes, so actually research actually gives you the data, but the framework actually gives you the direction.
Yes, because data give you prices, location, URA information, schools, MRT developer, floor plans, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And the worst thing is the news came in. News will sometimes tell you market will drop.
Correct.
Tell you market is now too expensive and tell you what income growth is there. And tell you 1 in 7 Singaporeans are earning 30,000 and above.
Correct. Then you wonder to yourself, where is that 30,000?
Yes, but once you have a framework, it gives you priority, weightage, trade-off, risk, affordability, timing, as well as your exit.
Yes.
Okay, today when you buy a property, there are a few things to really consider. Number one is your own clarity. Okay, what kind of clarity are you looking at? Your goals, your plans, your financial,
Yes.
and more.
What are your priorities in life?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually a framework actually helps buyers know what matters most to them.
Yes, a framework will give you the direction, and coupled with the data, it pushes you forward so that when you go and buy a property, a project, a HDB, you are clear that whatever you get is the best decision.
Correct. Yes, and that's why we built this framework.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
so David and Audrey, we are very famous for 3 things. Number 1 is the water concept, wealth
Correct.
accumulation towards early retirement. So if you all have been following our channel, probably you have heard of water concept somewhere, but probably, it gives you a big idea. But then today we are going to dive deep into what water concept is.
Yes.
It is really telling you why is there a need to grow your wealth for retirement. And retirement means retire with choices.
Correct. Retiring in style.
Yes, so the next one that we are very, very focused on is our clear framework. So instead of asking whether this is a good project, we ask,
is this the right project for you?
Yes. While many can tell you a beautiful story about the property that you're going to buy, we are only focused on one thing. Is this beautiful project or is this beautiful property even suitable for you?
Yes.
Alright, so good project exists, but the right projects depends on you, and that's what the clear framework is all about.
So what is the clear framework about? It's an abbreviation.
Yes. So clear framework, as it goes, start with CLEAR, clear.
Yes.
Alright, so it is a generic, instead of from a generic judgment, it gives you personalized clarity.
Correct.
Alright, and of course C stands for
clarity.
Yeah.
Where are you today?
Yes, before comparing project, understand your own position first. Number one, your income, CPF, the timeline that you have, the family needs, as well as the objective in buying a property.
Yes.
Sometimes you're better off not buying.
Correct. So before asking what to buy, first understand where you stand.
And next, C, the clarity.
Yes.
Okay, of course, once you have your clarity all mapped out, and if you are suitable to buy or sell your property, that's where, you know, the lease option got to come.
Correct.
There are options to consider, okay? And what we do is really shortlist suitable area and property type, compare projects side by side, consider new launch, resale, and other strategies. So some of you will always hear, new launch is always better.
Yes, yes.
And some of you will say, oh, do not buy new launch because it's so expensive. Resale is so much more affordable.
Correct.
And some of you will be saying, oh, I don't even want to go into a private. I want to stay in a resale.
So this is where we actually filter based on your budget, your goals, and also your timeline.
Yeah, so options to consider, number one is really new launch. Is upcoming project, stronger upsides, modern design and facilities suitable for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Or resale condo. You get to stay inside immediately.
Yes.
Then you will be in an established location
Yes.
with potential value.
Yes. Okay, or is it even a landed options? Terrace, semi-D, bungalow, lifestyle and legacy, which is suitable for you. And of course, investment strategies, buy to rent, capital growth, portfolio building.
Yes, or any other strategies like right sizing, lease buyback, or even interim housing solutions.
Yes, more options give you more control, but not more confusion. And with all these options, the next stage that we are going in is definitely the evaluation, which is the E in clear framework.
Yes.
Okay, and to evaluate is to evaluate with data, decide with confidence.
Yeah, so we actually evaluate every option using the LEX method, powered by Amplify Property Intelligence.
Yes, this property intelligence is something that is automated. Okay, I have to say the moment you key in a project, information will come out. Why is it so important? Because if you do a manual one, you tend to be biased.
Yes, correct.
So you want to remove the biasness, but we list out what are all the things that is inside.
Yes, so a lot of people will be asking, what is the LEX method? What is LEX? It's LEX.
Yes. Location, entry price, and exit demand positioning. Okay, why is this three things so important? Because what we are looking at is long-term demand positioning in terms of location. Okay, entry price is in terms of value and price positioning. Okay, how does it put you standing with compared to the rest of the project within the same region that you are buying?
Correct. And of course, Amplify Property Intelligence. What is it? How does it give you an unbiased?
Alright, because it comes on a real-time market data, transaction and price trend, supply and demand insights, project and area analytics, forecast and risk indicators.
Yes.
Alright, so how we evaluate is first we gather data. Okay, amplify data plus on-ground insights.
Yes, and then of course we apply the LEX framework.
Yes, location, entry price, exit demand positioning before we compare the options that pass the LEX method.
Yes,
analysis.
and after we have this list out, right, we'll identify the winners.
Yes, shortlist best fit based on not how good the property is, but based on your goals and your
The timeline.
Yes, and lastly, make informed decision.
Yes, and this is with clarity and not just a guesswork.
Yeah, so today you must understand when you're buying a property, it's not about guessing whether this property is good for you, but it's with clarity, then you decide if this property suits your goals and your objective.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't just look at today's pricing, we evaluate tomorrow's value,
Yes.
which is very important.
And being
evaluate-
such a big purchase, we don't want to do guesswork.
Yes.
Yes.
So once we do an evaluation, you are able to buy with clarity and confidence, not because the project is good, but because the project suits you. Okay, last but not least, once we go into the E, we have our align.
Yes.
And align is definitely aligned to what?
To your goals.
Yes, to see if the selected property fits you again.
Correct.
So it's a two-tier safety net. Okay, today we know your clarity, we know your objective and your goals. We select the property and then we compare it back to the goals and your objective again.
Correct, because the best property is not just about numbers. It's actually about what aligns and to what matters most to you.
Yes, so we check for alignments in 5 key areas. Number 1 is really financial fit. Can it work for you? Are you having to eat instant noodle for the next 30 years just because you have to house this property?
Yes, and just because you have to house this property, you don't have any more rainy days funds.
Yes. Then the next one is really timeline fit. Does it match your plan? Now, soon or later, holding period, the number of years that you have to hold this property, is it really suitable for short-term or long-term positioning?
And of course, the lifestyle fit. Does this property actually suit you or not?
Yes. So location convenience, if that's what you're looking for, is it really there? Space and layout needs, is it really enough for you? Amenities and environment, is it really suitable to your lifestyle?
Yes.
Okay. And of course, we are also looking at the investment fit.
Yes, nowadays a lot of people does stay investment.
Yes.
Yes.
So importantly, when you buy a property, right, does it grow with you? Or today you're buying a depreciating property, or are you buying a property that is overpriced that when you want to sell, you're still selling at the current price that you bought? Actually.
Yes. So we'll look at future demand, capital appreciation, and also the exit flexibility.
Yes, of course, a lot of buyers will say, hey, I don't intend to sell, but then you must understand this today, there's no intention to sell, but when you want to sell comes one fine day,
Yes.
it is sellable.
Correct.
All right. And legacy fit, does it support your legacy? Okay. Is it suitable for wealth transfer if you're planning? Long-term security, for example, you want to hold for 40 years,
Yes,
or multi-generation needs,
Correct.
right? For example, today you have a family of 2 only, and in the next 3 years, probably you have 2 kids, then probably you need a better, bigger place. So when you're buying a property, this becomes an important factor. Ask the right question before you commit, and this is what we will ask you.
Yes.
Does this property bring you closer to your goals?
And will this decision support my family today and also tomorrow?
Yes. Am I comfortable holding this property for a long time?
Does the risk level align with my risk tolerance?
And of course, the most important is, will I be happy with this decision 5 to 10 years from now?
Yes. So when everything over here aligns, your confidence will grow.
Yes, and once these are aligned, right, the data becomes useful. It creates clarity and not confusion.
Yes.
Okay, so we align every option to your goal so you can move forward with confidence. And of course, the next one is reinforce.
Yes.
Okay, reinforcement is to strengthen your decision, execute with a plan, review, and adapt. The moment you decide on a property, we will look at the action plan. Okay, the timeline, milestone, and key tasks.
Correct.
Of course, we'll look at the price trend and see whether do you need a walk-away price? I have to say, if the price is too high, then it might not be justifiable to buy anymore.
Yes, and we'll also manage your risk so that you are prepared and it minimizes surprises on you.
Yeah, so very importantly, when you do a clear framework with us, we are looking at your financial buffer, scenario planning, as well as your exit strategy readiness.
Yes, and both of us will always be here to support and guide you.
Yes, the reason why is because the clear framework is not a do one time and forever last.
Yes.
Thingy. All right, it's a time frame roadmap, because while we can project up to 65 years, but things will change along the way. So every 3 to 4 years, we will go in with a property review, and that's how important a clear framework is.
Yes.
Okay, because market change, plans should change too. Regular review every 3 to 4 years, reassess goals, adjust the strategy accordingly. All right?
Correct.
Because
so our goal is really not just you getting your right property, but you having your right outcome for your life.
yeah, so we don't walk away after you decide. We walk with you, reinforce your plan, and help you achieve the results you want. Okay, so reinforcement turn a good decision into a great outcome. Plan well, execute confidently, and review consistently.
Yes.
Okay, so what happened is we show you the difference between a buyer with a clear framework and a buyer without. Okay, in scenario A, once you have a framework to guide you, right, you will find that your purchase actually fits your goal. Right timing, right strategy, right outcome.
Yes.
Okay, but if you are depending on guesswork with just all the data that you gather, you tend to make emotional decision, and eventually you will find that it doesn't fit your goal. It's a wrong timing, wrong approach, wrong outcome, just because you listen to some expert advice and gather plenty of information from the internet, without a proper framework to guide you.
Yeah, so not every project will suit everyone. It's the frameworks that actually reveal they will suit.
Yes. So same project, different buyers, different outcome. Remember this. So if a person say project A is the best, look into your own framework before you decide if it's the best for you. Okay, that's why some buyers visit 20 show flat and yet still can't decide. It's not because they are indecisive. They are missing a framework.
Yes.
Because the question is always, which is the best, huh?
Yes, you may visit all the show flats in Singapore and may not be able to make a decision still.
Yes, because you are doing it based on if the project is good, but not if the project suits you or not.
Correct.
Okay.
Therefore, our mission is we don't sell projects, we create clarity.
Yes, we bring structure to complex decision based on the data that you yourself have gathered, coupled with insights from our part.
Yes, and we bring in our own perspective to every choice.
Yes, but of course, the downright decision still lies in you because you have the right framework to make the correct and confident decision.
Yes.
Okay, because importantly is once clarity becomes, the right decision becomes very obvious.
Yes.
Yes. So still feeling stuck. I mean, you have been looking at projects, you have been studying so much, you have chunks of data, and in fact, you've done your calculation. But even so, you are still not sure if this is the best buy.
Yes.
What you should do is to stop comparing projects.
Stop collecting information.
And start organizing it. Okay, book a property clarity session with us, and we'll run you through the framework, plan your roadmap for you so that you see instant clarity.
Yeah, so that you will understand your goals, evaluate the right property decisions, align your choice with your life plans, and also make confident decisions.
Remember, clarity today, confidence tomorrow, legacy for life. Okay, I'm David.
I'm Audrey.
Do like and subscribe to Sportcast SG as we bring you more insights.
See you.